Arriving on the mat this morning, legs hip-width apart, releasing anything from the morning or for the day ahead. Hands can arrive at heart center. And as you inhale, we'll feel length in the spine. And as you exhale, allow the shoulders to relax. An invitation to follow the breath as you flow through practice today. Beginning with a nice, long, deep inhale. And a slow, long, deep exhale. Allow the hands to come to the sides. And we'll gently begin lifting the heels. Coming up on the pads of the feet. Legs are strong, kneecaps draw up toward thighs. But the arms are soft. Keep the neck loose and soften the muscles of the face. We'll begin floating the arms up toward the chest and back down. We can keep a bend to the wrists and the elbows. Just a nice fluid movement. Notice the engagement in the core here, just a slight pull in of the navel in toward the spine. And maybe we sync that breath with our movement. Inhaling as we rise, exhaling as we come back down. Hands can float to the side. And let's bring right ear over to the right shoulder. On an exhale, we'll round over to the other side. And we'll flow through here, making U shapes with the neck from one side to the other at your own pace. We'll allow the chin to float to the chest, noticing the stretch at the base of the neck. Inhale, we'll rise. Let's reach up with that right hand. Exhale through center. And inhale the left up. Exhale, center. Inhale, reach up with right down with left. Exhale, center. And find your flow here, moving at your own pace. Again, the wrists can be bent. Trying to lengthen the spine here. And one more time, we'll reach up, come through center, and release. A little shake out if you need. We'll inhale shoulders up to ears and exhale it back and down. And again, shoulders to ears, exhale back and down. One more time. Palms face forward as we stand hip width apart. We'll exhale over to the right, flip the palms. Inhale through center, palms face forward. Exhale, rotate, palms turn in. Flowing through at a pace that works best for you. Open palms through center, and maybe that's the inhale. Exhale, palms float in over to the other side. This is owl looking over shoulder. Come back through center. A little shake out if we need. Stepping a little wider than hip width apart, we'll begin making circles around our midline with the hips. We notice the hips here. We can move as fast or as slow as we want. And maybe again we sync that breath, inhaling forward as we exhale back. Staying in any area that needs a little extra attention, reversing directions when it feels right. We're opening up the gates in our joints, allowing the energy to move freely. Come back to center, shake it out. beginning to prepare for willow tree. Begin turning at the torso, letting the hands float in front and behind, gently knocking on the hip and lower back. Arms flapping like the willow tree branches, warming up the spine. Slowly coming back towards center. Bringing the legs back to hip width apart. Here you can use a wall for balance or not. We'll root in with that right leg and begin bending the left knee and kicking it forward. Can sync arm movement here, right arm when comes out when the left leg extends. A little like a half cross-country ski. But we're warming up the joints in the knee. Moving to the other side, rooting in with the left. We'll find lift in the right, bending at the knee. Being mindful of the breath. Nice strong core here, navel into spine. Maybe here we twist an ankle. Bring the top of the toes to the mat. And move to the other side. Stance can come back to that hip width. Shake out where you need. Let's take a big inhale, reach the arms up toward the sky, and exhale. Let's fold forward here all the way. We're hinging at the hips. Here you can use as much bend in the knees as you need. If those hamstrings are tight, keep a bend. Nice strong legs while the upper body floats toward the earth. Here we can grab opposite elbows, find side-to-side movement. Hands can also come behind the legs or rest on the lower back. Find something that works for your body here. So the top half is surrendering into the lower. Soften muscles in the face and neck. Release the arms and inhale, let's slowly rise. Inhale, big reach up. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale here, floating it all the way forward. Inhale, we'll come to a halfway lift, navel to spine, and exhale, float forward. Inhale, rise all the way, reaching up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, rise. Exhale, float, sinking that breath with movement here. Inhale to halfway. Exhale, full fold forward. Inhale, let's rise and reach. Exhale, hands to heart. Widening our stance here. Toes out, heels in, sinking into horse pose. Nice flat back and our tailbone is tucked in, and we'll just start by bending the knees out toward the feet. Keep the back straight. If that means we don't go as deep, then that's okay. Then on an inhale, we're going to straighten the legs, arms cross overhead, and exhale, hinge at the hips, float and scoop forward. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hinge and scoop. As you exhale, imagining we're gathering the energy from the earth to meet the energy in the sky. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Coming back to center, reaching up high. Exhale, hands back to heart center. Turn the right toes toward the front of the mat so that heel on the right lines up with the arch in the back. Opening up the hips here, keeping the heart, head, and hips in alignment. Bending that knee, warming it up. Extending the arms forward. That right arm comes over the right leg, and then we'll inhale, reach up. Exhale, float back to warrior two. Inhale, straighten those legs, reach. Exhale, sink. Inhale, reach, hug those lower ribs in, and exhale, back, warrior two. Find a flow that works best for you. Coming back through center, right toe is toward left, and then we'll rotate that left foot out to the left side. Begin bending and straightening the knee so that left heel is in line with the right arch. Opening up the hips, extend the arms, keep the head, heart, and hips stacked. Sink into warrior two. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, extend those arms. Inhale, reach. Exhale, warrior two. Finding your flow. Inhale, reach. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale it up. Exhale, warrior two. Rising, we'll exhale, hands to heart center. We can heel toe back in towards center, hip width apart. Shake it loose. Let's inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Pause. Turning those right toes back toward the earth. This time that back leg has just a little angle, more of a warrior one pose. We'll bend and straighten that front right leg. Arms hang loose to begin. So we're straightening the leg and pulling the hip back. And then we're going to add the water wave. Scooping arms forward like we're gathering a wave, drawing it back as we straighten the leg. Coming back in. Maybe the exhale, scoop the arms forward. Inhale, pull that wave in. Flowing through at your own pace. Imagine that wave coming back in. Finding the crest of the wave and it scoops back in. Last time here, coming back to center, a little shake out if you need. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. To the other side, left foot comes to the front. We'll extend the left leg back. We'll anchor that heel, warrior one pose. Arms hang loose to begin. We're just bending and straightening that left leg. Then when you're ready, we begin riding that wave. We exhale as we scoop the arms forward. Inhale, gather it in. Notice what it feels like as you pull those hips back and straighten that leg. Stay with the breath. Last time here. Turn the toes back through center, toes out, heels in. Coming back to horse pose. Knees bend toward toes. Inhale and exhale, we'll scoop. Inhale, reach up, straighten those legs. Exhale, bend the knees, hinge at the hips, and scoop. Finding a flow here that works best for your body. As we reach and scoop, energy from the earth to the sky. Last time here, we'll inhale, reach. Exhale, scoop. Inhale, we'll rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Heel toe the feet in, back to hip width apart. Shake it out if you need. On an inhale, arms rise overhead. And as we exhale, we're bending at the elbows, fingertips spread wide down in front of the body. Like we're sifting through the energy as we pass through the head, heart, and core centers. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bend at the elbows. Sift through the energy. Notice the energy in the hands. As it creates a path in front of the body. Let the hands come to rest at the sides. Shake it loose if you need. And notice. Bring the legs a little wider than hip width apart. And we're going to create waves with the hands. Palms face one side and sweep over to the other. Water waves flowing from the left to the right and the right to the left. There's just a nice gentle twist in the core, and there's an ease in those hands. Here you can get creative. You can let the eyes be soft or closed. The hands can go high or low, shallow or deep. Beginning to slow now. Coming back towards center, nice, easy, gentle. Floating the hands back to the sides. Again, notice. Let's extend the right hand out, follow it. Gentle twist to the left and shower the right hand down. Inhale the left hand up. Turn toward the right, gently shower that hand in front of the body. Inhale up, exhale, shower down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, gentle, turn to the right as you shower the hand down. This is nourish yourself so we can nourish the world. And so as you imagine, we're inhaling up and exhale, showering energy down into the body. One of the many lessons in yoga, taking care of yourself so you can take care of others. Coming back to center. We're going to inhale the right arm back, follow it as it goes behind the body. Come back up through center and press both hands down. The left side rises up, returns, and gently press down. Inhaling, comes behind the body, back up through center, gently press down. Nourishing the world here. Floating the hands back to center. One more time through. Hands can rest at the side. Maybe step the feet a little closer, hip width apart. Let's align. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands pass through head, heart, and the core centers. Inhale up. Exhale to the heart. Point the fingers down as it hits the core, and then we'll inhale, reach up. Exhale through the head, the heart, fingertips turn down to the core. Inhale, reach. You can release the arms. They can rest at the core or hang along the side body. Begin to notice here. Maybe take a deep, long breath in and an even longer, deeper breath out. As we end practice, eyes can be soft. Taking time just to notice your body, your breath, staying here for as long as you need, but This is where I will leave you, friends. Be well.